Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here, motherfucker. I have bad news for you. Episode 3. Oh, Deadmaus not over. Sorry about that. Got your friend right there doing way better job than you could do right now. Oh, man. Sorry, Deadmaus. We need one more. What's one more? War Mouse. War Mouse? War Mouse. Oh my god. Well, that's a little bit weird. What is this? What are those, dude? Fucking one view. Oh no. If I dig a little deeper to find the next layer, if I'm a little more penitent when my prayer, if I raise your banner as your one true bearer, can you introducing the trophy taker? Oh, yes, you can. Boom. Can I press a bit more with the spinning bit? Can I widen the holes so the wires fit? Can I wash myself clean when my skin cracked and split? Will you lift me to the light? This is gonna be replaced, bitch. Can I deface myself for you to make me pure? Can I spread my fever so I can share your cure? Can I let loose of these lies to leave me sure? You're too extremist, you get replaced. War Mouse? Damn, that's good. That's exactly the death of... Sweet revenge, boys. Holy shit, what is this? Hope that things will become clear. May I wish that I see my salvation draw near. May I have the strength to crucify my knowing fear. I've done everything you've asked of me. Burn away the sickness in my soul. Let the fire take me, make me whole. Release me, save me, set me free with your help. I will be the grace of me. Rest in pieces. Yes, resist. Resist, Oliver. Resist the police. The Trump needs to go to jail. Oh no! Burn away the sickness in my soul. Let the fire take me, make me whole. Release me, save me, set me free with your help. I will be the death of me. Long story short, Tucker just makes better content than John Oliver in this particular moment. That's it. The YouTube wars has been, shifted. Republicans have gained land, my friends, inside my brain. I'm sorry, Johnny. You'll have to hand it over right now. Yep. Just give it to me. And give it to me peacefully because I have learned slaps on stage from Will Smith, okay? I have learned slaps. Yeah. Wait, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Stop! No, don't duplicate.
Give all of them to me. I want to hand it to to Trucker Carson. Ah, where's your trophy? He didn't give me the trophy. Fuck this piece of shit. Man, these lefties, they always want to hold on to something, you know? They need copium. I was listening to this and I'm like, shit, this guy still has common sense, you know? Whatever sounds like common sense is the politics, is the actual politics, whether it's right leaning politics or left leaning. Some people in the comments are trying to tell me that fucking John Oliver was always left leaning. Yeah, yeah, I know. That's why he's a loser right now. Democracy declared John Oliver as the loser currently, as the current loser. Oh shit. Do we have more comments? I was kind of like indirectly called a snowflake by people asking a question, who's the snowflake now? Yeah, you're banned. I am I am very sensitive man, but that does not make me a snowflake. Snowflake combines into snow and pisses people off. Nobody likes snow exactly. You know, like it's just a chore for most adults to witness snow. It's like, it's winter, and snow is like the worst part of the winters. It's not fun. Snow is not fun. You know how I know it? Because it has no in the fucking middle of like no one likes this shit. So being a snowflake is technically an insult, but in order to be a snowflake, I would have to be just like everyone else. And oops, I'm not. I was like willing to give John Oliver a chance, you know? And I will. Let's go watch his video. Because it's just gotten worse. I'm back, baby. Hmm. No, not for the views. No, I'm just here to replace you with Tucker. You understand. Besides, you added more content than ever before. Why would I ever leave you? Like, that's a lot of content to just dismiss. Every Monday, I would be like a little bit more cheerful because I can fucking click one of these videos. And it generally is a little bit educational. It dives into some kind of a branch of the government and tackles it a little bit. But it's no longer the fun stuff anymore, okay? Again, the most memorable part of John Oliver is trains. I mean, there's some things that I hate, despise so much, and it was so fun to just laugh at Americans not knowing how to even have the amount of trains that they have. They have very little amount of trains, and they suck balls. It's almost like they have been privatized and completely just pushed into like such a weird level of efficiency where like you fire 90% of the workers, you don't maintain the fucking railways no more, you combine one train or 20 trains into one train, just such a fucking level of efficiency where it's brain rot levels of efficiency, you know? And when John Oliver like fucking covers simple stuff like this, it's like non-partisan, non-political. You just worry about the fate of America, right? You're just worrying because you want things to get better. It's the most relatable fucking feeling. This is what this man has been able to offer, but no more. You know, every single leftard turns on the anti-Trump brain. It's like they can't hold back anymore. They just have to, like dogs, bark at whatever the fucking human is passing by. They literally can't control themselves, and this is something not to be normalized by any means, just because it happened like 8 years ago or something. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Don't normalize this. This is insane. This is the snowflake behavior of a person who is incapable of literally just controlling themselves. They have to like oppose the current government as much as possible. And it's like, why? Because you are a leader of leftist? You are their representative? you're deeply entrenched in leftist ideology, that's extremism. This is extremism. The moment you start leading the left and you're not leading the Americans themselves, now we have a fucking problem. And he's way too comfortable. And he makes sexual jokes left and right, bro. Oh, wait, not right. No, not right. Only left. 100% left. And I even proposed of like, well, he's kind of like 99-1 ratio when it comes to, you know, supporting the left. So it's not even like, again, left leaning. It's not even just mild sort of support to the left. This guy is actually a fucking influence general, like uplifting the left every step of the way. He wants to fucking give himself into this charade and thinks that somehow the most change can be made, the most barking is needed when Trump is in office, when this guy is not going to be even be heard or respected whatsoever. Are you fucking kidding me? You had your chance. You had your shit lib government for 4 years. You could have fucking barked harder. You could have embarked on your little tree, you know, of like, let's change the government. We finally have like a fragile government that we have control over. That was your fucking cue, all right? Right now, the more you bark, the more you get in trouble. Especially when you bark like this, when everyone can identify you as left-leaning. And I can identify you as an extremist. Because I am incapable of watching the content. The fucking video we managed to watch contains nothing of importance. Zero. It was so not interesting to me. Of like, president has the power to create a library and collect funds for the library, and he can like solidify himself into history, and that is bad. And it's like, what? Okay, the part where you're like telling me about what the president has the power to do and what he gets money for, like most of the time, that's fascinating to some degree, but then it's like it's bad, and it's like I don't know, man. I really don't know. I think it's way too common. Presidents need copium more than anyone else, especially presidents who got shot in the fucking ear. They need a little bit extra copium. $1 billion is nothing for a president. Let's fucking give him. All right, let's just let it slide. Okay. Oh no, president got a fucking plane from, someone, and it's like you shouldn't get donations. You shouldn't play favoritism for the president. And it's like, yeah, maybe that's a point. Or maybe that fucking plane doesn't mean anything. It's just like someone really tries to be nice. Mm-hmm. Overall, it's not gonna fucking impact politics. It's just like trying to sniff out 10 butts in case there's government corruption stinky up in there. But it's the introduction kind of ruined everything about this video, and the rest of the video was just like completely boring and until the very end. Until the very end is when your real work is in the very fucking end. I'm sorry, bro. There's 90% of stuff going wrong right now in your life. You have to put that shit up front. All the best parts, all the most convincing parts, all the most non-partisan parts, maybe put that shit up front just to respect the centrist people who don't delve into politics, who don't want to pick sides because picking side is just so stupid. It's just stupid, you know? The best way to do politics is just to be allergic to politics most of the time. Just to fucking avoid it entirely. This is why I ban people relentlessly right now. People pick a fucking side. People pick opposition just to try and lecture me that I'm wrong. And I'm like, don't do this to me. All right? Don't do this to me. I know I'm right. I have made my fucking mind, and just stupid behavior like name calling is so unproductive, is so disgraceful that, it's like, it just happens every time in the comment section. Except after the drama is over. Or, or if I don't attack anyone in particular. You know, when I was defending iDubbbz or Pirate Software when the drama is happening, then I'm getting what a substantial backlash. Now it's calming down, you know? Now people are willing to kind of just like scoff at me of like, well, we did all this work and it should be meaningful, so no, you're still wrong. But eventually everything will fucking calm down. Pirate Software is gonna do something cool, some kind of backflip, and it's like, man, I can't hate this guy, and all of a sudden people just kind of forgive and forget. Instead of a backflip, John Oliver just gave us two giant balls to look at. The sexual tension just kept rising into the maximum potential imaginable. You can't put a penis on television necessarily that easily. It would provoke a lot of outrage, but you can definitely put giant balls on a screen for everyone to see. That was the second thumbnail, and it's just a fucking disgrace till the very end. Everything was bad. And this is when you know that someone's career ended in this particular moment and it's fucking over. Bro found a library and has ascended to these to hell. Ascended to hell of like, well, if I was to go, then I go to the library, said the nerds. Nerdy looking guy, okay? See, the thing that wakes me up in this particular moment is the state of the fucking places where Trump is sending, the agents and the army. Alright, it's military and the ICE is being sent for a fucking reason, my friends. Alright? You would never understand. You're just fine with people being on the streets, doing drugs publicly, and fucking assaulting people who just happens to be on the opposition of politics or something. It is just unbelievable. What a disorder. This is just political takeover. This is the actual fascism actually in place right now that has to be removed, that has to be burned down, and bro is just sitting there of like resisting, just resisting, just cheering on of like any resistance people have towards the military and ICE. All right, cool. Now we know this is the most extremist position because the common sense position is right there. Tucker tries to be not extreme, tries to like interrogate every single person. He's a very nasty person when it comes to when he doesn't like you, he's very nasty. I'll tell you that much. All right, Tucker, fucking nasty in there. What was that? He exposed one of the guys under right wing. Oh, Tucker should be a part of an episode. We should be able to watch something very interesting, isn't it? Tucker, oh, this is gonna be interesting, guys. There's a specific Tucker episode. And it got re-uploaded too, with some special spice. Let's go. See, another commentary saying of like this, John Oliver is generally like anti-government, and maybe, I mean, he's kind of like criticizing government decisions that it could improve itself. Yeah, you can make me worry that way. Maybe Biden is actually being, criticized here. But we'll never know until we watch the video. Uh-oh. So in this decision, John Oliver, because he's such a big influence to me, Oliver, and I shouldn't have drank tap water now, I feel like shit. Oh my god. I mean, not tap water, plain water. That's way worse than tap water. So, if John Oliver loses right now, loses my favor, and it just gotta happen. So Tucker, every single 25 points, gets to burn Oliver. Tucker is already at 1600. He might just become the next best thing. You know? I'm just, we're going there. So what did you say about Tucker, my guy? Again, that's just the general gist of, like, when you listen to Tucker, you understand exactly why military needs to be sent. It's not some kind of fucking violent takeover that Trump needs to do, but just to actually exercise reality, grounding people to the fucking ground, and making sure that crime is not allowed. If you attack the military, fuck you, bro. It's over. It's over. And depending on how much force you put, it's the mirror effect, basically. You might even get shot. I'm sorry, bro. And it's completely justified because there has to be some kind of order. Now, it would be nice to be defined exactly what would be the red line that has been crossed. It definitely feels like it has been crossed. Tucker says the red line was when 72-year-old is doing drugs in the street, and or like serious drugs, like fentanyl kills people, right? Like, wasn't there a war on drugs? Interesting. Then the president has to just be concerned for the country, for the state of the country that holds politics hostage, scares other people around if they have a different political belief. So this guy was like assaulted on one side, and then he went to police and he got arrested on the other side because nobody likes him. And I feel the same way right now, surrounded by fucking idiots. Idiots are gonna do violence. There's a very good TikTok for this to understand.
The lower the average IQ of your social circle, the more aggression you have to show to get respected. The higher the average IQ of your social circle, the less aggressive you have to be to get respected. Barking works on sheep and
So, it goes like in a way both ways. When people are showing aggression to you, if the social circle or political circle shows aggression to you, then that's their language of respect. This is how they approach other people. They obviously slow down if you're on their side. They double consider you an ally or whatever. But you still have to be generally aggressive. You still have to, follow their rules of, if you're on our side, you have to throw rocks at the police and shit. You have to show up in the protests. That's fascism. Because fascism doesn't stop. It can continuously recruit you to do bad things over and over again. With aggression. Anytime you tell me there's low IQ people, those are the scariest ones. Anytime you tell me there's stupid on one side and there's smart on the other side, I know which side to fucking choose. Like, it's not rocket science anymore. You gotta stick with the smart people. Please, for the love of God, stick with the smart people. You will never lose. Smart people understand the fundamental of life of be kind. And it just like, yeah, I happen to have Rock Dwayne Johnson right now. But kindness is like an aura. It comes back with like karmic ways. Alright? The more you give, the more returns you gain. Because life is sort of like meaningless, except there's one thing. There's choices of how good of a human being are you willing to be in this life. This is why this works. Alright? The life itself starts trusting you, but you cannot be kind to low IQ people. They don't understand kindness. They will never translate it back to you. It will never bounce off. It will never become an investment. They will actually hurt you because you're kind. Because you're not supposed to be kind to fucking stupid people. This is why you have to go where the smart people go and avoid stupid people. By all means necessary. There is no exceptions for this rule. Because a lot of moral foundations are built on just this idea. Aww, what a beautiful moment, isn't it, Oliver? You know what? Since you're roasting Tucker, let's see how fucking strong you're roasting Tucker. Because right now it's just like 2 points for the Tucker guy. Because you're wearing a mask? I can't even recognize you anymore, Oliver. Where are you? What happened to the real Oliver? Yeah, this is how we started Biden presidency. Everyone is sick and dying, basically. Ha ha ha, very funny. Very funny, guys.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the void!
Still on place in this blank void. Tomorrow is actually the void's birthday, so happy 1 year, void. I've never said this to a 1-year-old before, but I sincerely sees a
Yeah, maybe don't roast anyone during the void years.
bidder spent nearly
Maybe avoid social contingents.
70.
Wait, what? Why are you speaking in Spanish? I don't know if I used this word correctly. Or if I even looked at the right word.
Family. It was an interview so shocking.
I don't know
the
English,
American
guys.
not
No, I mean, I know a person who uses this word, so I guess, whatever, controversial. A heated
Kelly
argument,
calling
wow.
Markle defenders 75 days after Christmas. Also, why would either of these people care about the
Yeah, so he's fucking overly analyzing another graphic, basically. It's so weird. Yes, you can maybe find a better graphic. Okay, boomer.
stimulus bill?
Okay,
They live in
boomer.
Joe Manchin and Kirsten Sinema because Republicans themselves were heavily against this.
Oh, what's that? He's still left-leaning, even though he's talking about the government passing a fucking bill?
This isn't a rescue bill.
Okay. I think stimulus is an interesting concept that might be quite useful. So I'm not gonna bash it too much, but it is what it is.
Moving on. Our main story turns, I'm sorry to say, Tucker Carlson, a man who gives
Aw, he's sorry. That's such a good roast, isn't it?
Tucker to his wildly offensive shtick. You might even be thinking right now, why give him the attention that he's so clearly trolling for? But the fact is,
Because he deserves it.
we're not giving shtick. You might even be
Ooh. Man, he immediately started roasting himself, bro, this guy.
he was the most
I'm not really sure what happened here, but I'll just give Tucker the floor simply because I'm not sure what happened.
show on it and does well in
And this bro started foaming of like, he averages this many views and he reaches an audience of like young adults or something, some bullshit like that. Bro is foaming, salivating of like, man, I need to grab some of that audience, man.
the key 25 to 54 demo, potential candidate.
Oh no, he's popular. That must be bad when it comes to politics, you know? That must be bad. We have to be very concerned. Sure, if he's actually doing something wrong, but you didn't introduce him that way, you know? You did not
Which would be
introduce him
seriously
that way
alarming
yet.
because of all the things that Tucker is, a conspiracy theorist, a misogynist,
Yes, yes.
Islamophobe, a
We'll
troll,
take it. We'll take it. Islamophobe, absolutely.
one of the most dangerous is that he is the most prominent vessel in America for white supremacist talk. Points. And I already know what Tucker will say about this because whenever this topic comes up, he has the exact same reaction. What does that even mean?
I have the same exact reaction. Define it. Help me out, my friend, because insults are very tricky, very hard to define them. People just love throwing them because they feel bad. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing? You know? Actually, what the fuck are you doing would be a much more aggressive answer. Tucker is actually allowing you to define the damn fucking thing that you're trying to utter out of your mouth. You know, out of frustration. Just, okay, if you're frustrated, define it. You must have thought about it for a very long time. Right? Oliver is already getting fucking knocked out. You know, if this was like a round fight, Oliver just got knocked out round 1. We can split into 4 rounds.
Fine, white supremacy. What is white supremacy?
Learning about Bitcoin. And I promise that we're actually going to see later in this piece.
He's gonna give us definition later in this piece. Thank you very much for being fucking late to the party. Bro is asking you of like, you want to throw insults, but no, you want to define them later. You just want to delay the fucking the thing that you can't even do, you know? It's like promising fucking to release the next big title and oh shit, I need more funding, I need more time. Am I right?
does seem to
Fucking
need
loser.
one because self-servingly narrow.
This show was not
Oh,
on the air for
self-serve.
6
Oh, he defines it himself,
months,
actually.
where there was an organized and highly aggressive campaign.
Tucker, I honestly didn't realise that your show was staffed entirely by children. I certainly never intended for them to get.
Can you actually, like, insult him properly, Oliver? Can you, like, ground yourself down to a fucking reality, not just make one up to be able to craft insults? You need to make up a fucking reality? So no, Oliver was always on the edge of being fucking terrible lefty. Alright, terrible lefty to listen to. It's just, I had enough, you know? And now I have a replacement. And now this replacement seems to be a perfect one. You know, you don't question it, you just suck it up. Consume this content. It's like, okay, whatever. Whatever. Tucker bad. Fine. The moment it was announced that Tucker is fired, I'm like, it's time to go to YouTube, my friends. The guy actually got 40 views on a 2-hour video. I didn't predict. I was really praying for this to happen, and then bam slam, bro got 1 million subscribers super easily. He's very welcome on this platform, and it's just like, that's what should have happened. He made perfect moves all the way. Bonus point. Even though we didn't need bonus points this round, to be
Caught
honest.
up in all of this, so supremacist site.
Oh no! Tucker is white supremacist because white supremacists lean towards Tucker. Oh. Where else are they gonna fucking lean to?
The internet talk
Like
about
what?
just they watch it once to enjoy it and a second time to learn from it.
Extremists learn from centrists. Don't fucking foam out of your mouth about it, okay? In fact, you should be learning from me, if anything. If you actually want to reach common sense. Because I consider you detached from common sense now. I see you out of bounds. I see you losing 4 years ago. You know, a battle that you're in a fucking void. You're completely safe. You know, you're social distancing from Tucker. Tucker's not gonna spit you in the face. You could at least win this battle by yourself. You completely isolated. You don't even have cheers and claps. So whatever you're gonna achieve right now is like authentic, you know? But no, you just can't do it. He literally can't find a single insult that fucking works. I don't
They
understand
watch
how
Tucker
this
the
is
same way I
possible.
watch the Drew Barrymore show. You work your magic.
I have no idea what he did there, but he probably shot himself in the foot with
but
this
I want to
one.
learn. You're talking about him, where he
Because he just made it look tame all of a sudden, and it's like, what? Was that joke to support you or to destroy your
came from.
arguments?
What is his dad married an heiress to the
Oh
Swanson
no, don't be
TV
a
dinner
fucking essayist, you piece of shit.
fortune,
I hate
which is
these
already
people.
is Tucker Swanson.
Pieces of shit like that are extremist. They radicalize people like myself. And me, yes, the right-wing person, I get radicalized because I have to lean towards right to fucking escape this kind of a degeneracy, basically. And this is the divisive tool, right? Pieces of shit like this are a divisive tool to the country. They're actually crazy dangerous. So even just standing here, I want to roast Oliver right now, not Tucker. What's up? 4 years ago, you should have been better, no?
McNear Carlson.
No, maybe you spread COVID and you had to be isolated.
Your ethnic identity can be Peck Carlson. The only way he could get any more ethnically white is if he jizzed mayonnaise. Now,
Oh no, he's so white. Like, how racist is that, bro? You know, to be white and be against white people. Like, whoa, mega racism alert right there. You know? And I'm not saying he's against white people. I'm saying that's his talking point. That's what he's fucking hammering about. And it's like, yeah, I do hate white people. Let's kill this fucking Oliver boy. You know, let's kill him right now. Let's this white boy, man. This white boy ain't white enough right now. Let's fucking smash this guy. Destroy his fucking set. You know? Fuck this white supremacist existing, you know? Fuck this piece of shit. That's what I would propose. Alright? If you don't want white supremacy, then white supremacy doesn't want you. Because you're fucking white. And you fucking hate yourself, don't you? Let me fucking finish that job. What is going on? Look how fucking detached from reality a fucking person can be. You know? Just consider logic alone of a white person fucking pissing in such frustration just because someone else seemingly attracts like white supremacy. He's just like is proud of himself being white, but doesn't actually talk about it. This guy projects that kind of ideology, and it's like, man, we will hate him for it. And it's like, stop. Talk about anything else, please. All right, just anything else.
Now, as a child, Tucker was sent
And
to...
don't jizz mayonnaise. Jizz is already white. You know? Like, what was that even? What is going on? What kind of demon is this? Holy shit, man. The moment you actually critically analyze the situation, I literally, I'm running out of breath. I am flabbergastified. I'm a ticking time bomb, you know, of disbelief.
any number of prestigious universities.
You know, as a white nationalist, I will send Santa to your door. All right, you will get gifts that do in fact explode. All right, there will be explosives in those gifts. I am allowed to believe in Santa as white nationalist or white supremacist. Like I want to make it uplifting now. All right, I will define what white supremacy is the belief in Santa and gift giving. All right, but gift can be anything. So for me, gift is I send you explosives, Oliver, because I just hate your show. All right, you're a terrible YouTuber, and that's way worse than being a white supremacist. Unfortunately, being a terrible YouTuber, holy shit, maybe your house burns down because of that. All right, those are terrible consequences waiting for you. And when you see white supremacists, yes, I do believe in Santa Claus. All right? And those claws will rip your face off if you say that again as an attempted assault or insult at my reputation. So, thank you and move on, please, sir. Sir. For as long as anytime he fucking mentions white supremacy, because now he has to. He still haven't fucking defined it yet.
And start dating the
Anytime he mentions, he loses a point.
headmaster's daughter.
I'm tired. I already talked about it at length, you know. Yes, I believe in Santa Claus, okay? I believe.
A headmaster who in return
In Satan Claus. You know? I believe. This is Santa Claus. And if you don't believe me, you don't understand. I literally just talked about snow. Snow is the evil. And anyone who lives in the snowlands is the most evil of them all. White supremacy is pretty bad. But we actually believe in Christmas, don't we? That is the ultimate white supremacy. The most white supremacist thing. You will have to give up Christmas, all right? Then I will concede of like, maybe I'm on your side then. You gave up Christmas, that's a big deal. No more gift giving. If I see you give to your children, jail time. All right? Fucking jail time, delete your YouTube channel. That's what I'm talking about. All right? We can actually ground white supremacy to something. It's not that hard, Oliver. All right, it's not that hard. Tucker gets a point because we're best friends. Cheers.
Tucker's leap to tease him.
See, if you believe white supremacy exists, Oliver, if you are not proud to be white, we'll chop you up, you know? We'll fucking chop you up. If you believe white supremacy exists, then you better fucking fear it. Because you happen to be... What is a white person? What is the criteria of white person exactly? It's like brighter than normal. Or does it have to have a specific like last name and heritage? Because I feel like I can actually detect whiteness. That was the whole fucking point. Oh shit. Oh shit, I think Oliver's in danger. No, it's so fucking dumb. I'm so pissed right now that this is the fucking pinnacle of his talking point. I can't believe it.
Everyone else, which might be the single whitest origin story, got an extra career lying around.
I think we need actually probably less conversation about race. I think it might do us good.
Knockouts. We're stopping the rounds because of the knockout, unfortunately. It's so fucking crazy. It's so crazy, dude. You can show my video on Tucker's birthday at this point. How crazy this is. I literally can't believe this shit.
To ignore
I can't believe it.
First, I'm pretty sure that black people are less explode from hearing someone in a bow tie and plaid blazer suggest being called racist is as bad as actually experiencing racism. Although,
sure.
I do want to quickly, in general, then.
At this point, I can just give Oliver 3 points simply because he will fall off a cliff anyways.
Perfectly fine. Animator who...
Nah, he looks fine. He fucking looks fine,
next,
dude.
but that more. Either commit to it or don't, Tucker. Don't just...
It's fine.
Put on a tiny bow tie and hope that no one notices. Clip of...
For me, this is just like so plastic right there. Tucker looks fine. Tucker looks delish and unusually, like, interesting to look at. This is just fucking trash. And it's like, why did you do this? You literally have nothing. You grab onto just fucking straws here, a little bit of straw here. The copium fucking sniffers these pieces of shit are. Copium sniffers, I'm telling you guys.
You worked with Pepsi for a long time. Between you and me,
Whoa.
Much Pepsi do you think you drink?
He talked to Britney Spears? Holy shit! That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Diet Pepsi or
no,
Pepsi
just regular Pepsi.
Whoa, that's awesome.
I cannot stress this enough. Leave Britney alone.
What is wrong with you, bro? They were talking about fucking soft drinks. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You didn't even find copium. You're so fucking desperate.
Don't do gotcha journalism about her... Exactly. Put some motherfucking respect on her name, Tucker.
Yeah, he interviewed her. That's respect. You know? And she consented. That's what respect looks like. Like, how stupid do you have to be?
Of course.
Man, it's the last thing I want to happen is like, you're red because you're right-wing. And it's like, what? I'm not even American. I'm a Disney princess that loves YouTube, okay? I love YouTube, guys. I will protect YouTube by all means necessary. This is not the color of right-wing that you see. Just like this is not the color of white supremacy. This guy is a betrayer of white supremacy. If you really look really close into his skin color, you would understand. Just like here, you would understand, man. If you look very closely, you would understand.
After saying, and I quote, that immigrants make our country poorer and dirtier and more divided. And this is how he fired back.
Those who won't
Of course he's gonna double down. This is just the most obvious thing.
shut up
for me.
get silenced. You've seen it a million times. It happens all the time. The enforcers hurt this country.
Losing advertisers. I've been educated through TikTok that big corporations love immigrants because it's cheap labor. Oh, and it's something lefties didn't fucking calculate very well, didn't they?
Oh, fuck off, Tucker, you relentlessly indignant picket fence. Absolute.
I feel like, again, 3 strikes is going to be solid for Oliver. He's very close to being H3 levels, but he still has, like a solid foundation to build on top. He can build cannons and trebuchets to attack other people, or he can build something actually productive, something educational, right? It's his choice.
Heart of Tucker. Has the Democratic Party become anti-white and anti-male? Just asking questions while heavily implying that the answer to those questions is yes.
He's being attacked. He's defending himself of, like, what is going on. That's what's,
but when in turn,
that's what's up,
anyone questions him,
how do you question is the real question. Because I'm not seeing anything substantial in your questioning, so shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up already. You're losing 3 rounds in a row. Just talk about kittens or something.
they are not just censoring free speech, launching an attack on the
Launching an attack? Interesting.
foundations of our
Okay.
democracy.
So you are building trebuchets. You literally just told me so, right? On this platform, you're launching an attack. Oh, yes. I am defending this platform. Self-defense is crazy levels of morality. Launching attacks doesn't sound very nice, Oliver. It shouldn't be a part of your just script. It's shocking that it's there. Cheers. I will explain. You made it to the territory of the video where no shitlibs exist, my friends. I might still imply that I'm talking to shitlibs, but you must understand, all of them have left. They can't watch the rest of the video. Like, that's impossible for them, okay? I would please brag, if you're still a shitlib, that you watched to this point. Like, wow. Impressive.
Omar. Just watch it. Clean the system of oppression.
Alright, interesting.
Means dismantling is what he said next.
Again, the most frustrating part of Tucker is that he's very rough on anyone he's interviewing. That's the only, like, starting point you can make.
Wow. Preserve our heritage and culture. That is direct. In fact, his pre-written caption there, we have to fight to preserve our nation and heritage.
What is direct? What's direct? This is not defined yet. We need to preserve and fight for slavery. Is that the one? Like, what's going on
Drew
here?
a lot of comparisons of our people and a future for white children.
Ah, yes, white supremacy again. That's very not convincing to
and
me
when you
anymore.
put the two similarity there.
Similarity! Oh, it's the white supremacy. We found some. Oh, that's so cute.
I'm just saying.
Again, I can literally flip the script. White betrayal. You're doing white betrayal. Alright? We fuck you up because of that. How about that? Just don't do that. Maybe don't do that. Just because people in the South are spicier doesn't mean that's the moral compass. Alright?
Oh, come on.
And don't worry about it. Beating up could simply mean that we're dunking on his reputation, tearing it apart, canceling him, just like he's attempting to do that to Tucker, blah, 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 you know, being divisive and fucking aggressive. We could just find ourselves retaliating and flipping a script. We should just be ready for that. You know? Just entertain the idea. Because he's asking for it.
That seems like a bit of a stretch. You can't know culture. You should know.
Round 4, Oliver. Just one round. One round. At least you will not be embarrassed by yourself. Alright? When you're in jail.
He hasn't always been that disciplined.
This is jail time right there.
And
you know what's something that very interesting to me? Oliver is British inherently, right? And we don't like hate speech in Britain, right? We jail people for tweets. Bro, you go to jail, all right? We will drag you to Trump is gonna give us the green light. We will drag you straight into jail for all these tweets, for all these YouTube-related uploads, you know? You go to jail for this shit. For being like, oh, look at this guy's little bow tie. Oh, this is so funny. Oh, ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Look at all this white supremacy. Ha 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 ha. Look at all this anti-Israel rhetoric. Ha 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 ha. Now you would go to jail for this shit, right? Just more reasons to go to jail. It's limited time offer, you know. Starmer's waiting. Starmer is a little bitch. He's waiting for people like you to be caught. Starmer might want to redeem himself, you know? It looks like Starmer is on his side, but in actuality, he might want to redeem himself. He might be backed into a corner. So, what can I do for you? Send John Oliver back home, you know? Just grab him by his giant balls. You can't miss it. You just can't miss it, boys.
In those calls, the thin veil covering his racism would occasionally
damage,
get
buddy.
racism. It's also a very fun fork fact. Fork fact! Fork facts are fun! The point is, when you know how Tucker speaks, when
you know how Oliver speaks,
the filter through which he processes the world for his audience becomes painfully apparent.
Hypocrisy much? You literally try to make it into a comedy. You try to entertain people with propaganda. Like, what are you talking about? The filter for his audience? Don't you add a filter to your audience, buddy? You're dumbing down the politics. You make it funny, you know, so everyone can watch your videos, no matter how smart they are. Like, what are you fucking doing? And again, associating with stupid people is a really bad thing to do. You know, dumbing down can be funny, but when it's with propaganda, then you're not really dumbing down. You're actually sending propaganda to more people. So, to stupid people, potentially. You're harvesting stupid people for your audience. You know, you're relying on stupid people to watch your videos. Like, it gets worse and worse, my friends. And you never know when this bomb is gonna blow up in your face. You know, when the stupid people can't support your ego no more and your ratings plummet into my asshole.
Because he is smart enough not to openly say into a camera that certain races are more deserving of scorn.
Oh yes, you can feel the vibe, the implications, absolutely. You can read his mind. Oh, that's so cute, Oliver. It definitely doesn't sound like propaganda to me, you know? Oh, he certainly tried to tell you guys that he wants all your money, you know? Literally hand right there. It's literally implying that you should be giving him money. It's like you're already rich and famous, bro. But he's still implying, you know, that he needs money to fight white supremacy. And it's just like, what are you doing, bro? I can do the same thing over and over again. It's the easiest shit to do. It's like a propaganda mind reading. What the fuck?
Or the capital right.
No, I'm not gonna take. No, not taking that
Tucker
one.
said that he deplored the violence.
I'm not interested. You can't use the same point 2 billion times. Okay? Not interested.
Where the demonstrators were.
Because not only this has been dismantled as an argument, like, the most obvious thing, people were frustrated, they needed to protest, and they needed to protest fast because this is about democracy. It was really scary for people to, like, lose grip on democracy. But we still gave up, you know? We still gave it up. We held the grasp. We showed the fucking symbol of, like, we want to really make sure that the votes were actually clean, and they were not clean. People knew they were not clean. That's what this represents. And it's just another fucking straw that they just picked up. Out of all the fucking things, Tucker is actually, like, disgusted by the state of, like, lefty run cities, basically. Like, it's crazy. Are you fucking kidding me? This is your comparison to what exactly? This is the most neutral thing that you can put on screen right now. In fact, no matter who wins, technically this could happen. No matter what political party, fucking aliens can win, and this would happen. Of like, what are you guys doing? Let me double check the votes. Okay? That's what people had in their hearts when they did this. Alright? They wanted to see the truth, because the truth felt like it was slipping away. And is the most honorable thing to seek for. What, was this set on fire? This... What exactly happened that, like, really traumatized lefties? Haven't they seen, like, everything within their own hellscape that they created? No, this is special, you know? When right-wingers do it, it's the worst thing in the world. They should not learn this skill that we already have, you know?
On January
of
6th, we had
protesting.
a riot at the last election was...
Yep.
Where did American citizens who
Yep.
can see what's
Yep.
happening, faith in our
Yep.
systems of election?
Yep.
Volunteer or pay tax.
Oh, but some burning building does exist. Oh, what's there? How is Oliver shooting himself in the foot so successfully, so precisely, carving out a hole in his foot and pretending that he's a fucking winner? What is going on? Final round, maybe? Oliver, you have one more chance. Everything's fine. You're just going to the hospital. I'm deleting your YouTube channel. You're gonna get toy to suck on onto your mouth, you know, something to suck on. Because you have the balls, but you don't have anything to suck on right now, so...
Taxes to help
Let me finish the fucking ordeal.
They spray
Because clearly
paint
Oliver
their
has to shut the fuck up and suck on something after all.
opinions on
Like,
buildings.
come on, dude.
That.
Oh, one second. Furnace. Oliver. Tucker. Bye-bye. What is this? Oh, I evaluated his content? I will have to double check if this works. I think I can still double check, right? Every 25 points. It does not work. Oh, never mind then. It's kind of annoying, actually.
That's quite a different tone. And it is interesting to see who gets to be American citizens who came to their own
Oh,
conclusion.
so you're justifying now. So you justify, but you use this as the prime example, but you're justifying that riot thing, where things are burning. Okay.
And who gets to be criminal mobs who destroy what the
We literally attacked the government. We didn't attack anything else. So, what's going on with the George Floyd riots, exactly? Defund the police? You attack the police. You asking for trouble. Attacking government, nothing. Nothing happens. In fact, we sent the message correctly, and this is the most picturesque thing you can put on screen. But you're still bashing the thing that still doesn't benefit you whatsoever. No common sense has been found, and that terrifies me.
rest of us have built.
Because I'm already at 1 hour mark. What is the rest of the video supposed to do?
And it does
Speed up,
seem, well, the
motherfucker.
dividing line for Tucker on that question is, how easily can you sunburn? And how exactly is diversity our strength? And has argued not just that it isn't, but that it's a threat to our existence as a cohesive country. In fact, he'll often call to resist that threat.
Don't worry about it. Diversity isn't working right now.
With an interesting
Maybe it will work at some point, but not now.
to phrase.
Try again.
Is our versus, and so we've got to fight for.
I'm not gonna lie, like, maybe Oliver can paint Tucker to his audience as white supremacist. Maybe it worked, but man, this is not it
It's a
for
war
me.
with one side trying to erase all remnants of its opponent.
Because I
In this
don't
case,
give a
Western
fuck
civilization
about that
is
at
the
all.
culture into which they're possible to move a large.
Usually evil people are bad in many ways. So Oliver should have picked more approaches than just one.
Muslim population
Racism, you know, the most favorite approach. No, he's just weak. He's just fucking loser.
to the west and successful.
Racism. So, you're telling me that I was born incorrectly. I should be unborn and try again. So Because when I'm white, like, I'm more likely to be racist, and that's pretty bad, isn't it? Okay, very interesting, Oliver. I will try that. I will try to unboard myself. Like, at least demand for something so we have, like, a tangible thing to follow. Of, like, oh, just give $10 to the nearest black guy and I will be happy. You know, you will fulfill your duties as action because your words you can say whatever, but if you give black guy $10, he will buy a knife and he will be able to stab 3 more white people, so all good. You know, everything will balance out. Obviously, my example is very racist because that's what it is. That's just what it is. You painted, okay. I don't know how to scrub off all this paint. I'll just be racist. All right? Or white supremacy is like the elegant way to call out racism. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What is actually going on? And another racist statement has to be fucking made. Women love black dick. Women love telling men what to do. Men are being told to fucking burn down buildings because black man died. But it's women doing all of this stuff. Women are fucking salivating for bullshit like this. Women are salivating for men causing violence, men going to war. Women are salivating for all this nonsense, all this noise, because they don't have to do anything. They're the dictators, you know, of the relationship. That's the reason why I only remember Kamala Harris crave power and realize that she has all this power, you know, to potentially manipulate men into going into war and all that crazy stuff. And she was very close to being a president, craving even more power. That's insane to me. It has nothing to do with race. People who crave power are completely useless for society because you need power. You must need power to accomplish great things, not crave power, not lust, because you're now capable of destroying whatever you feel like. You know, you don't actually have a direction to go to. You just want to have power just in case you want to destroy someone, just in case you want to silence someone. I'm craving power too, Oliver, but simply because there's just a lot of bad guys. Oh wait, that's why I need power. Oh shit, everything changed. Because I do have a direction. That's the fucking difference.
We integrate them.
So no, I did not miss anything substantial from John Oliver. The introductions are always fucking... here's the lefty newscape, basically. Here's what happens in the lefty worlds. It wasn't even like bipartisan where it's actually interesting news. No, just Biden proposed the bill, and Republicans resisted the bill, and that's the news. Ha ha ha. Hi, I can't trust you, Oliver. You're losing. You're losing simple fucking battle by yourself of painting someone. It should be fucking easy, you know? In fact, if you're so sexual, just suck their dick, and you might actually win more times. It's a higher win rate decision for a man to make. That's why men become gay, because it's higher win rates. But it's too easy. It's like the easy mode to suck someone's dick, so you don't want to look like a fucking buffoon doing that. So you're doing this, but it's not working. Do something that works, dude. Just become gay, okay?
Love Sponge's radio
Be
show in
gay.
2006.
But I also think that if things radically change in your country, it's okay for you to say, what is this? And maybe I don't want to live in a country that looks nothing like the country I grew up in. Is that bigoted?
Yeah, it is. That's like saying, I've got 10 fingers and toes, a pointy...
Oh no, my friend. This is the most fundamental conservative value. You don't want to change things too much, because normally where we are usually works quite well. And what we would change is actually uncertain whether it works or not. Okay? Be careful. This is a very fundamental conservative value, and if you attack this one, you have no ability to ever have common sense. This is literally game over. It's game over, guys. So you don't need the numbers. You don't need to add the numbers up. It is literally impossible for Oliver to win this battle. No matter what he throws in the fucking last 5 seconds, he's knocked out of his career. You know? You can be a boxer and get 1 knockout, 2 knockouts. He got knocked out, disqualified. He did something so inhumane of just like, he did nothing. He did absolutely nothing. You know how people get disqualified? When you're a boxer and you can't land a single punch, and it's like, maybe you shouldn't be fighting. Maybe you shouldn't be doing this at all. Maybe your strengths are just completely not in this area whatsoever.
Black or white. He'll insist that he's for colorblind.
We have went all this way just to listen to the same shit. Just to, oh, you're racist. Come up with something else, dude.
He'll build up blindness. He'll build in deniability by phrasing things as a question like, what does racism look like? What kind
Yes, he asked you a question, fucking answer.
of embodying the art pattern is...
He's embodying the answer. You're the problem. It's so easy for him. It's so easy to just, oh no, I'm not going to answer the question. You're the problem. Actually, you're the problem. You're the embodiment of racism, actually. Man, it's so easy for him. He makes it so easy for himself. At least interview Britney Spears in the end of this show, right? Oh, you can't. I really want to finish this. It's so frustrating.
Laughter sounds like, I've been stuck.
Yeah, as long as you paint someone as evil, as long as they're enjoying themselves, that is also evil. And it's like you didn't give a chance to this man. You did not give a chance. You gave in into just the urge to paint someone as evil and let them enjoy themselves first. That's propaganda, bro. Bro is so scared. That's a snowflake behavior. That's crazy, dude. You already paint people as evil, and then you criticize them. I give a chance. I do a completely 180. But I don't know what to give to a person who's just consecutively wrong.
Stuck inside Casper's. And look, if
This is why I call for violence. Because when you have this like urge for violence, it's like you starting to sense evil in that person. The evil accumulates as you're observing the person's actions. That's when you want violence. This is why violence is actually a good talking point. Wanting to punch someone in the face because they have been dragging you across the shittiest video of all time again? Man. I am not sorry for anything I've said. Not at all. We witnessed another just downfall, and I don't want to see it again, bro. I just don't want it. I don't want to cancel no one anymore. It's over.
Like this.
He doesn't use the word white very often, but that's the underlying.
Everyone's gonna claim that they're on our side and whatever. If this guy's a bad guy, like, actually, he's still gonna claim that someone is helping him, basically. And you shouldn't be scared of that at all. It's just a lot easier to expose Tucker if that actually happens. But something has to happen, you know? Something bad has to happen for it to be obvious that, you know, it's beyond talking points of racism. Okay? Because right now, you guys are populating the world with immigrants. You guys are allowing this sort of politics across the world. You're propagating this thing. A lot of people are suffering because of that. You literally have to be stopped and put in jail. You just have to.
Message that he's while at the same
Because
time
you actually acted, and you propagate that shit, and you still resist even fucking debate. Unless you are able to paint someone as evil first, then it's useful to debate someone. Then it's useful to actually let them speak their words.
systematic
You
racism.
know?
I'm saying to a conservative
We're
audience,
still saying the same thing. We're still saying the same thing, bro.
are coming for you.
Still talking about the same thing. Just one talking point.
We're not exactly
That's
in the
it.
middle of the Sphinx territory here. That what Tucker is saying is fucking
Oliver,
outrageous. Because no one...
what Oliver is saying is fucking outrageous because he's saying noise. The same thing over and over again. It's the most outrageous thing you can possibly give to me is noise. I can't stand it. Please go. Go away. I can say that as loud as I want. Because they should go away. The collateral damage around me, the people who are having ears, they should go away because they're also noisy. I hate all of them. And this should also go away.
Are pretty much the same talking points, and there is real harm in that. Because while white supremacy is clearly...
God! Oh my god, bro! The hypocrisy is insane! Oh my god! The same talking points. Oh, who said the same talking points, I wonder?
The idea that this country is...
You're painting someone as evil and you just had one style of... one color to paint them with. And it's like, wow, you're such a painter. Such exquisite person. Where was... You kind of missed the comedy parts. There's not a lot of comedy, unfortunately. It's just like the bow tie and the something, guys. The fork joke. Wow. Amazing. Again, evil people are gonna hope that someone is on their side. Pretty sure a lot of evil people are watching Oliver and cheering him on. And it's like, okay. And maybe we don't have a way to describe those evil people, but they're there, you know? And in fact, he's kind of relating closer and closer to evil people who are resisting ICE and military presence. And I'm sorry, bro. It's not gonna go well, my friends. Like, everything is connecting against you, and you just reached strike 3. Please. Fucking disappear. Into what? The white void? Oh, it's white supremacy right there. Oh my god. White supremacy leader just was very jealous, wasn't he? In a white void. Oh, how can I possibly even tell who's the white supremacist if you're in a white void? For like years. You could have made it a black void. That could have been fine. Blue void, you could have chosen any fucking color, again. But no, you just see one color. And you can't even paint it over. Like, how pathetic are you, Oliver? I hope you fucking fall all the way down to 0. But it's a long fall. It's so long, it will take so fucking long, it's gonna be so gruesome. And so painful. Exponentially so. I can't believe this, bro. Even if we ran out of content, we would still be able to listen to Tucker. But bro fucking shouted so much noise, so much hypocrisy. He stole all this time. And even put extra fucking weight on me to try and stop him from just spitting nonsense that I don't agree with whatsoever. Okay. Let's stop it right there. It's so... I can't. I can't, bro. How did this happen?